So is trading moral? What are your thoughts? Is trading moral? I trade. Am I an immoral person? I don't think it's immoral at all. In fact, I would argue that it is moral to trade. And here's why. Before I get into my argument on why trading is moral, let me first just kind of go over a little context of where this whole idea stemmed from, and it's from a YouTube comment. So let's quickly get to this YouTube comment. So Ross says, inform on web about the moral problem of trading. Very clearly, Ross thinks that trading is, there's problems that go with it. It's not moral. But let's just set up, and in my defense, a situation, so if you will, and maybe you are wondering, I don't know, my family, my insert the blank, they say that trading's just, it's not really moral because you're not contributing to anything. All you're doing is leeching off society. You're not helping to build anything with your hands. I totally disagree. Like I said, I argue that it is moral to trade, and here's why. So we have sweet old little Grammy over here. And you know how grandmas carry around their big purses? So there we go. There's her big purse that she carries around. And this is Granny Sally Sue. So Granny Sally Sue. And Granny Sally Sue has been saving for 45 years. And she has a whole bunch of stocks in the market. So she's been saving, and that saving is coming from the stocks. She's been a great member of society. She's contributed. She's worked hard. She's a law-abiding citizen. The list goes on and on and on. But I mean, come on. She's a sweet old little grandma. I mean, who doesn't like a sweet old little lady, especially if they're on motorized carts? Does anybody get the movie reference? Leave it in the comment section below. Anyways, so Granny Sally Sue has been saving for 45 years, and she's been trading for stocks. She is now retired. And she needs to what? She needs to have money to live in retirement. So who would agree that, you know what? Granny Sally Sue, she deserves the best in retirement. She deserves the best in regards to her stocks. And I'm going to define best as who thinks that she should, when she goes to sell those stocks, if there's a way that she can get the best possible price available, would you agree that she deserves it? Again, the best possible price when you sell. Does she deserve it? I would guess that 95% of people watching this are going to say, yeah, of course. She's a sweet old little lady. Anybody that's been in the workforce and saving for 45 years, has stocks in their retirement, I think that they deserve to get the best possible price for a stock. Meaning when they want to sell the stock in order to exchange that for cash that they can now use in their retirement, you say that they should get the best, most efficient price, get the most efficient value for their stock. If we all agree, which like I said, I think most people are clicking yes, then what do you think traders do? Imagine if you were to take traders out of the market. Are there still buyers and sellers in the market? Yes, there are. Are there as many? No, not even close. And when you don't have as many people in the market, what happens? Well, prices become a lot more volatile. Meaning a price could be at X one day and then a week later it's way down at Y, and X and Y are not even close to one another. This is just basic economics. If you are maybe studying economics right now, you understand all about the efficiencies of marketplaces, and you know that the more participants in a market, the more efficient it becomes. That's why the government is very wary of monopolies and why they monitor that sort of stuff, because they understand that if there's just one sheriff in town in terms of a company, then that sheriff can pretty much dictate everything. But the more competition that happens, the more market participants, the more efficient it becomes. And efficient is what is allowing what we all agreed to before I kind of kept going on about best price. It's all about being efficient. And how do we gain efficiency again? Well, Clay, you just said that that is based on the number of, let's just call it players. So the number of players in the market is going to dictate efficiency. And who is one of the big groups of players in the market? Well, traders. And if you eliminate traders, what happens? Well, you lower down the number of players. When you lower down the number of players, what happens? Well, you are now making the market less efficient. And when you are making the market less efficient, what happens? You are no longer getting the best possible prices when you want to go and sell a stock. But that's what we all agreed on. We want grandma, who's been working hard and all that, law-abiding citizen. We all agree that, yeah, she deserves the best possible price. But as soon as you start, here's another thing, another market participant. Oh, those evil algorithms, those supercomputers. So the supercomputers out there that some people are saying, oh, they're just manipulating everything. Oh, they're just, and I wish I had a supercomputer. I wish I understood coding and algorithms. So I have no horse in the race there at all. But again, market participants. Oh, that's immoral, therefore we need to ban those. Well, think about what we just did here. Well, we lessened the number of players again, and you get so on and so forth. Efficiency just went down, and now all of a sudden, grandma is getting an even worse price. If all you want to say is, nope, the only people allowed in the stock market should be investors, you are getting a very inefficient market all of a sudden. And prices, I'm not going to sit here because it would be misleading on my part to say, and poor granny, she'll never be able to sell her stock. No, that's not true. I'm not saying that. She would be able to sell her stock. But it's all about the question of, would she get the best possible price for it? No, she wouldn't, not in an inefficient market if all you have is moral people. And I'm assuming this person means moral being, no, unless you're investing for the next 40 years in a company, it's just not moral. So that is why I would argue it is moral to trade. You are helping provide, in trader lingo, liquidity to the market. And the more liquidity you have, that is just another way of saying the more efficiency you have. And when you have liquidity and efficiency, the best possible prices, which we all agreed on, are going to be possible. And that's what's going to help Granny when she goes to sell some of her stock. So as far as you going and saying that supercomputers or traders, if you're kind of struggling with that, maybe somebody that you know is kind of not persuading, or persuading you to not get into the market because, I don't know, that's a real moral struggle. Maybe show them this video. Be like, hey, I'm actually helping people out because I'm providing liquidity. I'm helping to make the market a more efficient place. So no, day trading, swing trading, trading in general, supercomputers, algorithms, it's not immoral in the least. In fact, it is moral to do it because you are helping out sweet old little Granny Sally Sue. If you are out there trading alone currently and maybe are in the market looking for a community to join to assist you in your trading or to just help you, give you another set of eyeballs, then I do have a private trading community where you can trade alongside me and other experienced traders. So what you see popping up on the screen right now is both an information link. So if you click on the inner circle one, that is going to take you to the page where I explain all the details of what exactly come with the community, both the chat room and the newsletter. And then the other image that has popped up is a behind the scenes tour where you can see exactly what is going to be contained within the community. I take you through, like I said, a behind the scenes tour of everything, and that way you'll know precisely what you are getting when you join. So definitely check that stuff out if you are interested and thinking about wanting to join a community, and let me know if you have any questions.